usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 182 of my series, where I tried to play the towns, cities and urban areas of Norway to perfection on Geoguessr. That is, to achieve a score of 25,000 points for each map I play. Today we have made it to our final district in the city of Bergen, the district of Årstad. The funny thing is that the bit of the city called Årstad, or the original Årstad, is actually not part of the Årstad Årstad district today. But so the name Årstad was derived from the name Alrekstad. There was supposed to be a local king or kinglet, petty king, I won't call him, or whatever, chieftain, living there in the 400s who had his farm named after him. So his name was Alrek, and the farm, or his seat, was called Alrekstad. And several Viking kings had one of their tribute farms here, where they would have tribute farms all across their realm. There would be like a tribute farm, like here at Avaldsnes. There was one here at Alrekstad. There were others around the country, and the tasks of these farms was to provide housing and sustenance for the king and his entourage whenever they came by and stayed for X number of months. So. Let's see. This was very much a very rural area. It was a rural area up until the point where in 1808 there was a road made up along this, up from this lake up to the area, which pretty much opened the whole area for development. To the great consternation of the Bergen police force, because their jurisdiction only extended to the north shore of this lake. So whenever someone did something criminal in this area here, they would make use of the new road to escape into Årstad, where the Bergen police force didn't have any jurisdiction. So there was about 20 years of lawlessness, but that was eventually fixed, and the Bergen police force eventually gained jurisdiction over the entire area here. So yeah, this is very much I would say, a commercial and agricultural area. I don't think we can say that, well, there's probably quite a bit of industry here, but I don't think I would recognize anything that right off the bat. So let's just have a look, see what Årstad is. For those who remember the Vestre Aker episode, where I went on a monologue about Ivar Aasen and how people would loathe to live in his street, someone using it as their nom de plume. Well, Knedley has had a hard time here. Let's see if we can beat that. Half an hour, yeah, should be able to do that, right? Montana Terrasse, Johan Blytsvei. Okay. Yeah, you will see over here and there in Norway that they have adopted names from America, or the USA rather, and that has largely to do with all the emigration that took place in over the century, from the 1820s to the 1920s, and quite a lot of people came back with tales of where they had settled down, or where they had been for that matter. And so therefore you have there's a part of Bergen called Florida, and then you have Montana here as well. Okay, what's this called? Lagdesvingen. And then you can get up to Ulriken, right. So Ulriken is, so purportedly, Bergen is situated between 7 mountains. I think that is a very contrived count, but anyway. So here's Montana Hostel. So let's see, here's the Lagdesvingen. But that's a long one. But we were up at the Spundpris, weren't we? Johan Blitz Road. So exactly where were we? So got a power station over there to the east. And they said something about entering from Johan Blitz Road. There's somewhere up here, but I'm a little confused as to where. So if I went down this way, we're in Montana Terrasse. And now looking west. So somewhere here. Quite likely. Yes. Okay, now I'm starting to figure out where I am. This thing here is that thing in the middle there. So that means we're standing just east of that thing. Wait a minute. So to the east, that's that thing. Yep, that means we're here. That was tricky. And what was bad about it was the way my mental compass went haywire. Okay, so this road is facing the northwest. Okay, let's go downhill. That's usually a good idea in this city to get to places. Although that seemed like a right lousy idea this time around. Okay, then we go uphill. A split in the road. We got speed bumps here, so that's probably where we're gonna get down to a larger road. Ooh. That's gonna be a right pain to figure out. Let's see. Oh, Östre Nattlandsfjellet. That's an eastern Nightline mountain. Let's see, Nattland. That's paradise. That was it's Nattlandsfjellet. Eastern Nattlandsfjellet. Right, here we go. So it's somewhere down here. That thing is probably that. That thing is probably this thing. Yep, and then we have 3 houses or sections together, or units together, and we are here. Cool. Sports facilities. Are we outside? Yes, we are. We are outside the somewhat wobbly pride of Bergen. Brand, i.e. fire. So this is the home ground of the top football team of Bergen, and well, what can you say? The people of Bergen, or at least, the people of Bergen are highly passionate about their team, and if you are a supporter of Brann, you are treated to no end of drama constantly. And constant heartbreak about not winning anything. That is, they actually did manage to bring the Premiership gold home. Well, it must be about a decade or so ago now. But and then I celebrated that with pretty much being relegated a couple of seasons later. I think they won the Norwegian Cup a couple of times as well. Well, a few times actually. But it's a club of extreme lows, and whenever something actually goes well, they do know to cheer for it. So the distance between heaven and hell in Bergen is non-existent. Okay, so how many units down the road are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. We are looking between the 4th and the 5th unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be there. Wow. And this is quite unique, I would say. And I mean, construction, architecture-wise, of Norway, you don't see things like this. It does remind me a bit of British working-class homes, which of course will be built in brick instead. And this is quite unique. Huh. Interesting. Well, so now I've seen wooden equivalents of the British working class homes. Okay, where are we now? Right, so that's looking north. Alright, let's see. Customer parking Fager Årsveien 2. Bendixen's Road. Not sure whether that is Arne Bendixen. He was a musician, songwriter, producer, record company director, and for a good while, if he wanted to become anything in Norwegian music and entertainment, he was one of those people you had to have on your side. Otherwise, you might find yourself struggling. Wergeland Torg, so that's Wergeland Market Square. That one is going on quite a hike. This one is set for here and here. That is going to take a few hours. Okay, Fager also in Bendixen's way, and let's see. You're definitely quite downtowny. Minde Allé, okay. So there's Minde. Now can we see? There's Minde Allé, Wergeland, Fageråsveien. Now let's see. Bendixen's Road. So we're up here. Let's see. Actually, not that far up. Right, so we are looking at Yeah. Cool. Ooh. Okay. Right. So now I must be... Just exactly how far down the city does this bit extend? That's the next question. But it actually does extend all the way. No, it extends down here. So looking northeast, yeah, we could well be looking across to the other side here. So are we in Mölndal? No. Or are we in, we could be down here. Damsgårdsveien, maybe. Yeah, we could actually well be down here. So at the sumo, we have flow state, Knudsen. Let's see that. Here's sumo. Flow state. Here we go. So we're looking northeast. So we're here. Nice one. Well, that did take a little while. But I think that was a fairly nice little trip around Årstad in Bergen. Yeah, that looks like a good spread. So yeah, I think we'll be happy with that. So that is episode 182 done. Please check in tomorrow for episode 183. Until then, bye bye.